Video, basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going into the past and just looking at how creative he has been through the years and things y'all can really take and implement in y'all lives. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like no matter you want to do a business, YouTube, or whatever, it's certain things we could take from everybody, and this is one of the things I feel like we could take. So let's get into it. What's up, y'all? On today's catalog, we have Young Thug, King Slime. And today what we're going to be talking about is his creativity, but we're going to be talking about 3 traits I think really sticks out about him to me. You know what I'm saying? And before we get into this, I know some of y'all may not like Young Thug right now or like King Slime, but these are some traits we could take and put into our daily lives. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Young Thug is really one of the embodiments when it comes to being creative. But we cannot deny his creativity. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, I ain't gonna talk too much more. Get your notebook ready and turn your brain on, because it's about to be a banger. Let's get into it. Number one, what I got for talking about Young Thug is be yourself, be authentic, be truly you. And we all seen the Jeffrey cover. That within itself is an embodiment of that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I really noticed from Thug is just like, bro, he's never scared to be himself, even if it's not for the best thing sometimes y'all may say, you know what I'm saying? He still, quite frankly, is himself. He's not going to put this facade on for the internet and be like, oh, I need to be like this for the internet or nothing like that. He gonna let you know how it is. And another way, this might get a little controversial, but even the whole Gunna situation, you know what I'm saying? He could have been one of these people that was like, oh, he's gonna co-sign Gunna, still be with Gunna because Gunna's big, and people may say Gunna's bigger than him, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he stayed true to himself and he stayed true to his morals, and that's something that he didn't like, and that's something he wouldn't want to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't go out and ride the Gunna bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of things like that I really picked up, and I was like, he's always uniquely himself, no matter the scrutinization that he might get from it. You know what I'm saying? He's still forever going to be himself, whether you like it, whether I like it, or whoever. He's still going to be himself. He's still going to drop the music he wants to drop. And he's still going to do the thing he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I feel like we could all take it to our lives, Obviously, obviously not everything we need to do, for ourselves and be selfish, but like, you shouldn't be doing something just for the validation of other people, if that makes sense. Like, that's one thing I've been strong on too, is like when I do stuff, even with my clothes and things like that, when it comes to making that, I was in the field, or just the field of mine before, where I was like, I'm doing it for validation for people, make sure these people like the clothes I make. But now it's like, bro, if I like the clothes, bro, I'm gonna continue to drop it. And I feel like Young Thug does that not only with his music, but his cover arts and just everything overall that he does, his fashion taste and just everything like that. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure is that even if you don't like it, bro, he's gonna like it within himself, and that all that matters at the end of the day. But with all that being said, that's it with tip number 1. Let's get straight into tip number 2 of the video today. Number 2, what I got for y'all is do what y'all vision tells y'all to do. And this is something I seen Thug do. I'm gonna just say it like this. Basically, back in the day, Thug was coming out with this song. I don't want to say he was the first to do it. Definitely one of the first to really start mumbling it. And just know, a lot of old heads at that time was not rocking with it. A lot of people saying it was trash, and a lot of people even say Rich Homie Quan was gonna last longer than Thug. All right. First off, before I even say anything more, R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan, Atlanta legend for sure, of that. But when Thug just locked in, bro, and he kept doing what he was doing, you see he the superstar he is today. You know what I'm saying? And that really just came with him continuing to do what he wanted to do and what he thought would make him to the top. And eventually that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And this kind of goes back to my old thing that I said in the last tip. You cannot look for others' validation when it comes to doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times others may not see the vision that you see for yourself. So when it comes to that, you have to really lock in and do what you want to do. It is the vision that you see for yourself, because you may get twisted into what another person's vision may be, and that derails your whole thing that you're doing. Like that. You trying to go how people trying to tell you to do it, but you may know how to do it this way and think this way may work. And as a doctor, you may come in and save somebody's life like that. You know what I'm saying? So really just doing that, you know what I'm saying? Be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, bro, you just gotta pull that step that you feel and trust your intuition and trust your gut that you have. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I feel like Thug really did, especially early on. That's eventually how he got to the point he's at today. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been easy Thug to do what was trending back in that day, like 2014, 2015, and he might have would have fell off. You never know. But Thug stuck to what the plan was, stuck to what he wanted to do, stuck to what he thought would work, and it worked. As you see, he's still here today, still grinding, still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Still one of the biggest in the game. So most definitely, that's one of the biggest tip I can give y'all. But with all that being said, let's get straight into tip number 3. Through what I got for y'all, and probably the most important, make sure everything you do, you believe is cool. You know what I'm saying? And all these tips really have the same overall message, but this one is very important. This one I feel like really insinuates, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to making everything you do be cool, to where they're like, that ain't sus. You know what I'm saying? That ain't sus, you feel me? Thug just being thug, just being cool, whatever. Some of thugs lingo, like whoop de doo. Whoop de doo. You gotta have in your mind, like whoop de doo, what these folks say, whoop de doo. Whoop de doo. Like I'm telling you. And it's like whatever you do, you gotta believe it's cool in your head. Cause when you believe it's cool in your head, it's gonna reciprocate to other heads like Thug. You see what I'm saying? Or some of them, not all of them. Some of them like Thug. You know, and it's just like that. Thug is a hit maker, bro. And I mean, even fashionably, like I said, with the dress, or even like the skinny tight clothes, Thug made that shit cool, bro. Thug really the inspo for a lot of folks. You know what I'm saying? But that's just some takeaways I have about Young Thug. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope y'all stay tuned for tomorrow's video. And if y'all like these type of videos, drop a like for me. Leave something in the comment section for me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, whoop dee doo, whoop dee doo, whoop dee doo.